Hello and welcome to the Violet Sanctuary Spa YouTube channel. I'm Tia Johnson, your spiritual consultant, and this is your monthly oracle card reading for the month of July. Happy 4th of July, yay! When I tuned into the energy of this month, what I got is that it has a lot to do with really choosing your profession, just really doing what you feel needs to be done, the right stuff. And also, the landscaping in regards to where you are at in the process, and that in relation to your life purpose. So that's what I get. There's going to be a lot of movements going on, like more change, but in regards to what you want to do in your career path. So I used Colette Baron Reid's cards, The Map, from the book The Map, and Life Purpose Oracle Card Deck by Doreen Virtue. And I also placed several of my crystals around the Oracle card just for an extra boost of energy. So here you see my malachite. I love this. It's such a pretty crystal here. It's really cool. Beautiful green color. We have clear quartz and several tumble amethysts. So to the monthly reading. Here, protected, and it states you are safe and supported while you change your career. Thank you, Archangel Michael. So when we decide to make changes, especially when it's something as big as a career change, especially if you've been working for a certain place for quite some time, it is huge. It's partial risk, partial excitement, and partial whatever else. But really, you want to make sure that you are doing the right thing. You know, when you change jobs, you always want to make sure that you have the finances and all that other stuff. So Archangel Michael is protecting you along this journey. Also, to use common sense. I don't want this to mean that go ahead and quit and do whatever you want without proper backing. So this is just saying that Archangel Michael is here to ease your mind as you choose to make the hard choices. School. The answer that you're seeking involves going to school. Now, especially if you are changing like your career path as a whole, like a completely different field, you're going to want to have some kind of knowledge in that field. So if you are, say, taking a spiritual path, you're going to want to take certain courses so that way you know more about the subject and so forth. May that be a Reiki or whatever else. So this is just saying that it's okay to go back to school, look at your options and other things like that. Speaker. Okay, your life purpose involves your skills of oration. So this is really cool because in order for you to get your point across, you have to speak a lot, right? So this is just saying that you are protected in all ways, and also in regards to speaking. So don't worry about if people will like you, if they understand. Their hearts will definitely understand, and your heart will be able to communicate with their hearts so that way they can understand what needs to be understood. Okay? So light and love. Your purpose is to bring divine healing, light, and love to this world. So look at that, you beautiful earth angel. You are here to continue on with the love and the light. So what this light and love card is saying is that you are a part of this new wave of energy that's just ready to be seen and felt and heard and all that other good stuff. So you're on the right path. Okay, and spiritual teacher. You heal with your classes, sessions, and seminars. So this is just really reaffirming that, going to school and, being a good speaker, all that other good stuff, it's just really saying that you are ready to be a spiritual teacher. So just keep that in mind, that the process that you're going through now is just preparing you for something even greater along the lines. So now, honoring your sensitivity. I really like this card. And it states you're becoming more sensitive and need to make changes accordingly. Well, this is another reason why Archangel Michael is there to protect you, because the more you dive into your spirituality, the more sensitive you become, and not sensitive in regards to being weak, just being open to understanding and feeling and all that good stuff. Just really let your intuition flow through. So this is just something to honor. It's really going to be helpful as you proceed in your spiritual studies and other works. Oracle cards, how interesting. Okay, you're able to discern answers and guidance for yourself and others. So this is cool. So this is another profession that you can also take here. And I like that the angel has a nice soft color of pink. This is also just to be gentle with yourself. So don't be so hard on yourself during your studies and your spiritual journey. If you receive some card that you just don't quite understand, all the oracle card decks come with books to help you understand. And also the timing thing. Time is not linear, so if you pull a card and you receive a message, it may not happen right away. It might be that some things have to happen first, but when it does happen, you will be amazed. So these oracle cards are just to help to guide you and to help you to understand certain things. So keep that in mind. It could definitely be a profession for you as well as guidance. So freedom. You're free to do what you choose. So, what I'm getting from this card is that when you choose to change your job, if that's the feeling that you get, that you will be free from any mental prison that you might have had. For example, feeling like there's more than what you're doing now, feel like you should be doing something different, and etc. It would be like a weight lifted off your shoulders, and that's just what I'm getting from that. And also, I like that there's dolphins and water in this card. So dolphins are really good at changing the energy around you. It's almost as if you cut cords when working with the dolphins. You can meditate with dolphins. Even with water, it's very healing property. I talk about water fairly often. Just going to the beach and meditating there alone is really beneficial. So next, family. Loving your friends and family is central to your life purpose. Now here what I'm getting from this is not just so much family and friends, but you're just going to have a really good, strong, supportive foundation. That can also mean angels, a mentor, etc. So just know that along your spiritual path, when you're going to the school and you're becoming that speaker, and also keep in mind, speaker, you can just have a blog and voice your opinion there. So keep that in mind, So, and being a spiritual teacher, you'll have a following. So this is really what I'm getting from this card. You will have a strong, supportive foundation. All right, next, home. So what I'm getting from this card is that what you do, the change that you decide to make, will feel like home to you. It would just feel right. Like this is exactly where you belong. Nothing more, nothing less. It's just right. And here, the dry desert. So this card is saying that the place that you're in now, where you feel like there must be more and so forth. Well, this point in time is nearly over. And also the story pops into my mind. Where a guy asked Jesus, "I thought you were walking beside me, but I only see two footprints, or one set of footprints." And Jesus says, "Well, I've been carrying you." So this is also to let you know that you're not necessarily alone in the desert just because you only see one set of footprints, and to know that there is more than what you are seeing now. This is just a period of time. It will pass, and you will be able to enjoy more beautiful things later. Okay. So flying. So isn't this cool? So we went from a dry desert to soaring in the air. So I love this. So it's very, very magical. Zoom in here. I love that. It's just so colorful and delightful. So what I'm getting here is that you're going to definitely soar to new heights. But if you look below, it's like a labyrinth down there. It looks like. So it's like whatever is going on, you're going to surpass that. It's a phase. There are lessons to be learned, but you are going to soar with flying colors. So next here, listening. So with each phase comes a time to listen to see what needs to be done next. You can do that through meditation or, whatever. So when you decide to make these changes, it's always good to listen around you. Listen for, say, signs from spirit. If spirit gives you a direct message through meditation, to just be open. Use your ear chakras to be prepared to receive messages and what to do next. And here, I like this card, Deep Freeze, because the messages you receive, it may be that you had to just set it aside for a while and work on it, not necessarily proceed quickly. Some things had to be put aside because other things had to take place first. So just keep in mind that even if you receive a message, sometimes you have to wait for other things to take place. So it's okay if some things get put on the back burner, so to speak, for a little while, and then you revisit that later. And it's also what I'm also getting from this card is that it's okay to take breaks in between your spiritual studies, because I know that once you get into the spiritual work, you get really, really excited. You want to learn everything right away. So it's okay to take a time out. So here, coming apart, again, when you're in the process of soaring to new heights, some things would just no longer be. And that's okay. So don't be afraid after you come from, say, your relaxation phase, you come back and you're like, you know what, this isn't working for me, I'm done. That's okay, because with each change, you're going to leave something behind. And it's the stuff that you don't need anymore. Talisman. So this is really cool. So just make sure you see the signs from Spirit. I like how she's carrying that. So as you go through this journey, you'll be receiving loads of information and signs from Spirit, all that good stuff. Let these crystals guide you. My malachite here is very beautiful. That's for healing. I love that card. Green is the color of healing, all that other good stuff. You got your clear quartz to help you, to guide you. It reminds me almost of Lord of the Rings, where Frodo has that light that he uses. It reminds me of that a little bit. Okay, and then of course you have your amethyst to help you along your spiritual journey. So, again, the month of July is going to be a lot of changes in regards to your career, what you really want to do with your life. You're going to put that into action. Let the oracle cards guide you. Let Spirit guide you. You're more than supported. So, have a wonderful 4th of July and a wonderful month of July.